Hello, hello, and welcome to day 6 of my personal journey during the Dr. Joe Dispenza Advanced Retreat. Now, if you haven't seen the previous ones, you may want to watch them before watching this one because it is a build-up. And as I mentioned in the pilot video and also at the beginning of each of the videos, these are not the teachings of Dr. Joe-Dispenza. This is just me sharing my personal experience, my personal meditations, and how it went for me in the hope to inspire others to join in and start tuning into their true selves, to their true energy. I've done these videos because multiple friends have asked me, what is it like? What is it like? And to avoid having 20 different conversations, I figured I'd make videos. So here you go. This is day 6, and I'm still here in Mexico. I am just reading it as it is, raw, unedited video, and I sometimes swear, I sometimes talk inappropriate language, but I will figure out with YouTube if that's allowed or not later. And if it is, I'll just put bleep and you'll know what it is. All right, so day 6. It's really good. The pineal gland meditation at 4 a.m. Yes, you've heard well, 4 a.m. I was up since 3. I was so excited to do this. I didn't even, I just couldn't wait for it to start. I was waking up all night. It's like, is it time yet? Is it time yet? So 4 a.m. pineal gland. Melatonin levels are at the highest during 1 and 4 a.m. we learned yesterday, and this is the best time to work into the pineal gland. So 3:30 a.m. I was in the hall for a 4 a.m. sharp start. This was the most intense and amazing meditation so far, or better, that is what I say each time. This meditation was, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck just happened? Beep, 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 beep just happened. So in case I have to edit the previous one. In this order, we started with focusing and expanding the heart, opened and connected the lower 3 energy centers, lie down, did the breath work and observed it, and then took 5 deep breaths sitting up. Then we lied down again, took the breath work and observed it, and then we opened and connected the upper 3 energy centers, plus connected the bottom all the way up. Then we lied down again, did the breath works and observed, and then we opened the pineal gland and drifted off. Expanding and opening the heart is always so gentle, flowy, and beautiful. The expansion feels really good to the heart. We then worked on opening, feeling, and connecting with our first energy center. Surrender and relax into it. As the sphere opened up and light got bigger, towards the end it hooked up and opened up more towards the energy centers around me. We then moved into the second center. Opened, open, feel, and grow it. After a lot of love, there in the second center, we harmonized the first with the second center, moving into the third, open it up, feel it, expand it, and connect with other centers as well. So 1, 2, and 3. And then boom, connect. 1, 2, 3. All lighting up, shaking things up. Can't remember what happened then till we lied down. I relaxed and the body was hanging heavy. And then we started doing the strong breath, similar to the Wim Hof style. And we got to drift, tune into the energy and frequency. Light sparkling here and there, now and then. After some time relaxing and observing, we had to sit up to get back into the body. Oh no, we had to get back into it. The body started to shake in anticipation of what we were preparing for, the deep breaths. It's so weird. When the body knows it's coming, it starts to get all excited. Exhale, hold, lock, exhale a little more and a little more, lock it down, and now gather the energy from the first energy center and pull it all the way up into the pineal gland. Hold it, the inhale, and pop, pump and pop. boom. That's without excitement, but it's more like boom. Another energetic orgasm. When you pump into the pineal gland, it was just like everything exploding. Another energetic orgasm, more anticipation for the second breath. Exhale, hold, exhale a little more, hold it and lock it, and now pull up and inhale and pump, 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 and pump, and there we go, boom. Light through the forehead, shaking and rocking the whole body, each breath bringing more and more love and light, as well as excitement and arousal. Now full of energy, holding the state, we lie down, same as before. Relax, deep breaths, and observe what comes up. Love. This is when I found myself swimming with 8 legs in prehistoric water with other octopus jellyfish-like creatures floating around in fluorescent colors. Once again, he had us sit up and do the breath. This is when we open and harmonize centers 5, 6, and 7. More light flowing through, and this time shapes and images started to appear here. So in the heart, I got an eye. In the throat, I got 1 triangle and then a second one added on, imposed himself on top. Then on the 6th one, we got a tree, I got a tree with its roots and branches expanding above and below. And then on the 7th one, there was the black hole with the fountain, just like I did on the 1st or 2nd day. So this is my attempt to drawing what I saw. There we go. Do you see it? Okay. So he had us connect 5, 6, and 7, and boom! I can't explain it. There's no words to explain it. More light shooting up as we harmonize the upper centers. He had us lie down, do the breath work, and observe it again. By the breath work, I mean the the strong breath, inhale, exhale, just like Wim Hof, and that's a technique to have us stay awake, but still in that state. Again, one last time, sit up, and now you're going to connect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Up, up, and higher up with the energy. And now we are ready for it, the pineal gland. Focus on it, pump it, juice it, pay attention to it, and open it up. That pine cone started to light up and spin. Connecting to the higher self, it started to spin even faster. The more it went for a spin, the more the body followed. Not sure what he said, but at one point the light came shooting from above, hit the pineal gland, and shoot back out of the back of my head, forming a wider beam of light. A door opened behind my head, and as I moved my attention to see where the light was going, a Horus sign came to imprint itself on that opening. My attempt to drawing, again, you get to witness my designs. That's me, my head, the hole, the beam of light, and the Horus sign imposing itself. So the door was open, and it felt like I could see from the back of my head, which obviously I can't, the sensation of something I don't know what opening up. This is when more beauty showed up. Lie down, do the breath, the strong breath, and drift away. This is when my soul left my body and started to drift into other dimensions. I found myself on a bench with gray hair, and in that moment, I was speaking to my future self. I told her I had lived an awesome life, helped a lot of people, brought a lot of joy and happiness to others. We smiled at each other, and the future me joined the present me now. I looked around, and with a beam of light, I went to the 8-year-old me hiding in the bedroom whilst my parents argued. I reached out and told my 7-year-old I was okay. That has nothing to do with me. It's their baggage, not mine, and I am safe. I've always been safe. We hugged, and I tucked her in bed. By her, I mean me as a 7-year-old, and told her that I should not be scared when the sun rays appears in my recurring dream. To join in, walk on the ray of light, and join the light. She nodded and smiled. Now it's time to let go of the recurring nightmare. I had her close her eyes, say goodbye, and I started smashing the dream, or better, nightmare, with a hammer. Are we done here? I asked. And to her positive response, I had her jump on board, join present and future me in this body, and go. Where to next? Is there a part of me that I need to forgive? I remember this was something that he had invited us to do in the past. I don't think he was mentioning it in the meditation, but I remember him saying, if there's any other part of us that we need to forgive. To the speed of light, without thinking, I arrived to myself, sleeping in the house, my parents' house in Rome, ang circonvallazione Gian Nicolense. It was a week after returning from London when I had broke up with my partner for having broken his trust. I was embarrassed by myself, who I was, and my actions. As the past me was sleeping, I whispered in my ear, "Forgive yourself. You are forgiven. Now go become a better version of you and come back a happy person." That was the night before I asked my parents to drive me to the airport. It was my first and only time I showed up to the airport with a backpack to buy a one-way ticket. The next morning, I flew to Sri Lanka to take a 10-day Vipassana course to start my 8-month backpacking journey to self-improvement. In hindsight, that morning, I woke up full of energy and courage when I decided to go. Thinking about this experience makes more sense now. So now the version of me was healed and came in harmony with the present me now, with the future and past, ready to go onto the light, to go somewhere new. There was only one last place I was ready to go to. I was in my mother's womb, getting ready to get out and meet the world. I had a chat with baby me and let her know I was going to be born with spina bifida occulta, but nobody is going to tell you till you are 35 years old. You will be blessed with the fortune of walking and running. You'll have no problems. And then the neural pathway issue will come up as you're an adult. You'll find awesome doctors. And then with the work of Dr. Joe, you will heal. Done. I united with all the me's that needed love and understanding. At that point, I felt complete and ready to return to the 3D world. And soon enough, Dr. Joe Dispenza invites us all to come back and remember. Remember, and when you are ready, you can open your eyes. And I did, to find out it was 8:30 a.m., a 4.5-hour meditation, 4.5-hour journey. I was shocked. Sorry. That got me a little bit emotional. I forgot all about it. It was just a few days ago, but I forgot all about it. So yeah, that was the 4.5-hour meditation. So then we have the notes. And then we have the Coherent Healing, which I will not be sharing but I will be sharing them in the Coherent Healing video. So yeah, you can go straight to day 7. Enjoy.